Hello everybody, Joe here with Garden of Luma. I wanted to do a quick update video on my Canistel seedlings here. I had a viewer ask me about these, how they were doing, so I figured I'd do a quick video just to show you guys. He was asking me how tall these are now. So I have 3 of these I'll show you here in a minute, but this is the first one I'm going to show you. And if you guys have followed any of my videos, initially I had called this the Canistel experiment. And the reason why is because I have 2 in the ground and 1 in a container, and I just wanted to compare how they did, the container versus the in-ground trees, as well as the ones in the ground have not been protected through the winter at all. So I wanted to see how they would perform in the winter without protection here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. I'm on an outskirt which gets a little bit colder. So I measured temps in my yard as cold as 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So here's the first one here. This one, I measured it. It's 13 inches. This one, you can see the bottom leaves. This one got the most beat up in the winter time, but it is, as you can see now, putting out some new growth and has some pretty green growth on it. So they are pretty slow growers here overall, but doing well, looking healthy. Okay, here's my container grown Canistel. You can see the size difference on this thing. And I just potted it up this year. This is a 15-gallon container. And it is 4 feet tall. So it has grown quite a bit more than the in-ground seedlings. And it looks really healthy here. This one, as you can see, it's got a lot going on around it. So it's probably in the most shade as well right now. But here you go. Here is my in-ground Canistel, 4 feet tall. And lastly, here is my other in-ground Canistel. And this one actually did better in the winter months. As you can see, all the foliage around it, and it's closer to my house. So I think this little microclimate helped it to get through the cold a little bit better. But you can see there some burn on some of these upper leaves recently from our scorching hot sun here. We're in mid-June, so we are in our hottest period of the year. We've been consistently around 110 dry desert heat. So these leaves have got a bit scorched here. It's gotten a bit more sun than maybe it should. But overall, you can see the new growth coming out there. And it is growing quite well here. So this one, again, is 2 feet tall. So about half the size of my container tree. But a little bit taller, a foot taller than that other Canistel on the ground. So they're all growing at various rates due to different microclimates and different conditions and things going on. One last thing I wanted to mention about the container tree is that one I have been protecting on those really colder nights. So not sure if that's played a factor in the growth or not. But there you go. There's an update on my Canistel seedlings. These were purchased from a grower in Hawaii called the Philippine Pointed variety. Check me out at gardenofluma.com for more tips on gardening and growing fruit trees, especially in hot, dry climates. Thanks for watching.